This is the Kia Stinger GT. There are some minor changes for the model year 2022. We will have a look what's new. We will have, of course, a look into the car and we start a test drive. I hope you join me here. I'm Bernd, this is the Kia Stinger GT and you are watching Asia Auto Ambassador. Almost everyone is celebrating an electro festival, so is Kia with the EV6. However, there are still the heavy metal fan, the Kia Stinger in the model range. The Stinger came to market in fall 2017. There was a minor facelift in 2020 and now in the model year 2022 there's another small change for the car. That is the new Kia logo, and here you see the new body color alternative. It's called Asket Green, and that's a color that comes with no extra cost, by the way. The rest of the Kia Stinger remains unchanged. It's got a length of 4 meters and 83 centimeters. It's only 1 meter and 40 high, and this is why the Kia Stinger looks not really like a sedan, more like a sports car. It's a true GT standing here on standard 19-inch rims. The only engine alternative in Europe for the Kia Stinger is the former top model, so the 4-cylinder engines have been deleted from the range, and here we've got this 3.3-liter twin-turbo V6 with 366 horsepower, and this version still carries the exhaust system, a large exhaust system, which is not that noisy, so maybe some of you would expect a little bit more sound. And if you want that, there's an aftermarket exhaust system that can be ordered at Kia dealers that brings a little bit more, well, fun, question mark, noise, question mark, sound, question mark, to the Stinger GT. Despite the sedan design, the Kia Stinger has got a large tailgate. The boot capacity measures 406 liters. There's a removable floor here and some additional storage compartments underneath. So it's not the largest boot capacity in the sedan segment, however, still enough for holiday travels or for larger sports equipment. And if you need more space, you can fold down the backrest of the rear seats, of course, both sides, and then you can increase the loading capacity. We won't do that now, but as expected in my videos, we will check the seating comfort in the interior. My height is 1 meter and 92 centimeters, that's 6 feet 3 inches, and I can fit behind my imaginary self. I adjusted the driver's seat into my individual seating position, and there's enough room for the legs and the knees. The wheelbase of the Kia Stinger is 2 meters and 91 centimeters, so this means that the interior is quite long. However, the car is only 1 meter and 40 centimeters high, and the roof line declines towards the rear, so that means there's limited headroom for people of my height, and I would say up to 1 meter 75, that's quite comfortable here. The seats themselves are comfortable. We've got nice leather upholstery here, air vents for the rear passengers in the center console, a power outlet and a USB socket also to supply electricity to handheld devices. If you use the Kia Stinger as a family car with small children, you might be interested in the ISOFIX kit seat system. That's easily accessible. You just need to push this kit seat here into the ISOFIX cassette, and then you can adjust it there. That's it from the second row. We move further forward into the cockpit. Both front seats are quite comfortable, and they have leather upholstery as well. They are heated and ventilated as standard equipment, at least in the German market. They are electrically adjustable as well as a steering wheel, so it's easy to find a perfect seating position, and then you can save the perfect seating position for you. There are 2 memory buttons to save it. As a classical GT or true sports sedan, the Kia Stinger has got analog instruments for speed and revs, and in the center, in the middle of them, you've got a display for trip computer information, some further information about the car, sat-nav information or the route guidance and so on. That's all easily understandable and visible. There's a head-up display as well, projecting the information directly onto the windscreen. Since the latest facelift of the Stinger back in 2020, there's a slightly larger infotainment system, 10.25 inches, and there's a touchscreen, so you can navigate through the menu by touching the display, but still we've got physical buttons for main menu points like navigation, setup, media, radio, and the air condition control has also got physical buttons. This is the gear shifter of the 8-speed shift-by-wire automatic transmission, the drive mode knob, and here you've got seat heating, seat ventilation and steering wheel heating, all easily accessible. The overall layout of the cockpit also remains unchanged. I still like it. I like the round air vents, and here we've got, I guess it's artificial leather upholstery and contrast stitching, so it's quite nice, and yeah, there's no reason really to change it in my personal opinion. Let's start our test drive. Despite its age, the Kia Stinger is still a lot of fun to drive. 366 horsepower is quite a lot and a torque of 510 Newton meters. With activated launch control, the car accelerates from 0 to 100 in 5.4 seconds, and the maximum speed is 270 kilometers per hour. What is really surprising is the overall setup. The steering gives a lot of response. The suspension is always at the right mixture between feedback from the street and comfort. And the suspension is an adaptive suspension. The software detects the driving circumstances, the surface of the road, and adjusts the dampers. Then you cannot influence that by yourself. However, there are drive modes. The smart mode always detects what you are up to and the car is up to, and adjusts all the settings. Then the all-wheel drive system brings 40% of its power to the front axle and 60% to the rear. In sport mode it's 20/80, and in sport plus 93% at the rear axle. And if you then push the ESC button for more than 3 seconds, the car is a true rear-wheel drive car for a couple of seconds then, and this is the so-called drift mode. I tried this out once on it was a closed road, and we got wet surfaces. It was quite fun. I will not try this out now here on public roads, but you can trust me, it's fun. There's a video, an older video on my German channel showing that. Maybe you have a look there. It's called Autonotizen. Now we still enjoy the roads here with the Stinger GT. In the meantime, we entered the German Autobahn, trying out the Kia Stinger here. It's a fast car with a lot of power, even at high speeds. The acceleration is impressive. We've got a maximum torque of 510 Newton meters, and the car easily accelerates also at speeds of 200 kilometers per hour and more. Now we've got traffic here. We can't try this out or can't show this. However, we can show the driving assistance, highway driving assist. It's called the system here at in the Kia Stinger. Now the car with an activated system keeps the speed, it keeps the distance to the cars in front of us and the lane. However, it's not the newest system, so that means the automated or assisted lane change is not part of the game. The car brakes to zero in traffic and accelerates again. However, the reaction of the system is a little bit harsh sometimes, so it's less smooth than more modern systems in other cars. So now we've got a part of an empty lane in front of us. I deactivate the system, and again we can enjoy the acceleration of the car. Indeed, the Kia Stinger is not a brand new car, however, it's still a lot of fun to drive. The base price in Germany is just below 60,000 euros. This is a lot of money, of course. However, for that money you get a full spec car with head-up display, limited slip differential, leather seats, electrically adjustable seats, 19-inch rims, a Brembo braking system, and so on. The downside is that the LED headlights only feature high beam assist, but no adaptive, no matrix LED system. This shows a little bit the age of the car. Yeah, what about competition? The Alfa Romeo Giulia definitely is a competitor, and also in terms of packaging, size and features, the Volkswagen Arteon R. But also the Arteon as well as the Giulia only comes with a 4-cylinder engine. In terms of the Volkswagen Arteon R, it's a 280 horsepower, 4-cylinder. That means it's far less powerful than the Stinger. And if you spec the Arteon with almost the same options that come as a standard equipment here in the Kia Stinger, the Arteon costs about 12,000 euros more. This again is quite a lot of money. Yes, the Kia Stinger, of course, is a little bit aged. I guess there won't be a successor once the Kia EV6 GT is on the market. I guess the interest of the potential buyers will shift from this Gran Turismo to the EV6 GT that will feature 585 horsepower, by the way. But there's still a market niche for a car like the Kia Stinger. I quite like it, and if you are in the market for a fast sedan and a car that is not found at every single corner and every single street, maybe you should have a look at the Kia Stinger. Thanks for watching, this time here at Asia Auto Ambassador. I hope you liked the video. I hope you will subscribe to the channel and you will follow Asia Auto Ambassador on Instagram. See you soon here. Thanks again for watching, and thanks to Andreas, the guy behind the camera. Bye bye.